We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
The IRS, artificial intelligence, FTX, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. The same day journalist Matt Taibbi was voluntarily testifying before Congress in Washington, D.C., an IRS agent showed up unannounced at his New Jersey home, he said. Taibbi has been personally involved with revealing the Twitter files, or installments of behind-the-scenes documents new Twitter CEO Elon Musk provided to show how the social media platform previously censored content and users, among other things. Taibbi testified before the newly Republican-created Select Subcommittee on the weaponization of the federal government about what he learned about Twitter on March 9th. The same day an IRS agent made an unusual visit to his home. What an amazing coincidence, tweeted Michael Schellenberger, who was also involved with Musk and Twitter and also testified that same day. The IRS has remained silent about how often it dispatches agents to people's homes and whether Taibbi's role in the Twitter files had anything to do with his visit. Federal law prohibits the IRS from commenting on an individual taxpayer matter, a spokesperson said. California's plan to grant reparations to its black residents could cost the state $800 billion, nearly triple the state's existing budgets, economists predicted in a preliminary estimate. California's reparations task force consulted 5 economists and policy experts to arrive at the number and clarified that the total does not include compensations for property the group says was taken unjustly or for the devaluation of black-owned businesses. California's total annual budget currently sits at roughly $300 billion. The state is currently facing massive deficits and has no way to raise the money to go forward with this policy. The Reparations Task Force is meeting Wednesday and Thursday to discuss the cost. Prosecutors have charged FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried with steering $40 million in bribes to Chinese officials to unfreeze assets linked to his cryptocurrency business, according to a newly rewritten indictment unsealed Tuesday. The indictment, which was returned Monday, brings the number of charges against Bankman-Fried to 13. He was arrested in the Bahamas, where his operations were based, in December, and extradited to the U.S. to face trial. U.S. Attorney Damon Williams has repeatedly said the investigation into FTX is ongoing. The indictment said another person who allegedly participated in the bribery conspiracy will be arrested in the Southern District of New York. Bankman-Fried is staying at his parents' Palo Alto, California home on a $250 million personal reconnaissance bond. Artificial intelligence could replace the equivalent of 300 million jobs globally, according to a new report by economists at Goldman Sachs. About 18% of global work could be automated in the shift to the new generation of AI seen in chatbots like ChatGPT, the researchers said in a report dated Sunday, but widely reported Tuesday. The impact will be concentrated in advanced economies, which have more white-collar jobs than emerging markets. About 2/3 of jobs in the United States and Europe are exposed to some degree of AI automation, and as much as 1/4 of work in those markets could be done by AI, the economist said. But the changes could also mean a productivity boom resulting in the creation of new jobs. Audrey Hale, the 28-year-old transgender individual identified as the school shooter who killed 3 children and 3 adults at a private Christian school in Nashville, was under a doctor's care for an emotional disorder and had recently legally purchased 7 guns, including the 3 used in the shooting. Metro Nashville Police Chief John Drake said on Tuesday. The parents of Audrey Hale, who was killed by police, felt Hale should not own weapons, but Hale hid them in the house, Drake said. A former middle school basketball teammate said Hale texted her from the school's parking lot, writing, "I'm planning to die today. You'll probably hear about me on the news." The friend called a suicide hotline at 10:08 a.m. Hale blasted into the school at 10:11. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.